Hey guys, it's CTA here, and today we're doing Laugh Equals Blinker number fucking 6. And this is the pen that we'll be using. It's same one that we've used for the past multiple. And my neck is in like a lot of pain right now. So yeah, so let's watch some funny shit.
So to be completely transparent and honest with you all right now, I was going to tell this story in the ad that I was going to make, but I don't think that was going to pass corporate, if you know what I mean. But I want to tell the story anyway. So yeah, here's a story about how I got catfished and led on for 2 months by a femboy back in December. And look, guys, to be
That's
honest with you,
wild.
I really wish I was faking this story. I wish the story I was telling to you guys all right now was a lie. But
Honestly, I don't see why.
it wasn't. So yeah, that's here it is. But to be honest with you, I feel like it was for the better. It made me.
Damn it. That's technically a laugh, but so 3 seconds. Fuck.
A stronger, better person. It's kind of like when you're in elementary school and you get caught by the first I-cup experience where they make you spell that shit out. You know, that was kind of like that moment. It just made me a stronger, better man. For real. Still regret it though. Yeah, the story starts out in like early December, and I just got randomly DM'd by this person. Not gonna say their name, but currently they have like 100,000 followers right now. I'll like show it up here in a second. But basically what happened was they reached out to me and we were just talking. I reached out to them. We were just talking, have a nice cordial conversation. And here's the first sign that I should have known that this mother is a dude and I'm getting catfish right now because the girl's name was Bonnie. First of all, I don't know how I didn't know that was a dude with a penis that I was not talking to, because who in the names their daughter Bonnie? Are we living in the 1930s or something? No girl in this world right now is named Bonnie currently. And then also on top of that,
Bonnie and
when
Clyde.
we exchange Snapchat numbers with each other, tell me why this mother name was Clown Femboy Lover 32705 or something. I don't know how in the I did not know that the dude I was talking to was a man, but I don't know, man. I must have been in the helmet user club or something, because I just completely disregarded that for no reason. So yeah, while I was getting catfished by this femboy sword user, I was just chilling. You know, we exchanged the Snapchats, got the Instas for each other, and it was all cool. Here's how I found out that
I'm Hobby, and I got Botox Cosmetic. There was a particular photograph, the lines.
Bro, I don't care about your Botox, bro.
had a straight up penis underneath that is because when we followed each other on Instagram, okay, I saw the mutuals that she was following, and before we followed each other on Instagram, she showed me a picture of what she looked like. And then it turns out that the picture that was supposedly Bonnie was just a random thought, a random that this dude followed on.
So you can say thought, but you can't say bitch. What the hell, man?
On Instagram. When I tell you, when I saw that, knees gave out. I fell to the ground, and then I probably let out a blood-curdling Ichigo stream.
Damn.
It was horrifying for real. And for all the people that are saying, oh, Eli, wait, how'd you not know on the FaceTime calls? First of all, you don't need to know that, you pervert. And second of all, they were using a voice changer, okay? So I don't want to hear it. So yeah, if there's a lesson to learn from this, never online date. Never link up with anybody that you don't know IRL, because it doesn't fucking matter how bad that is. There is always a very, very small, slight chance that the mother you're talking to is actually a bender who's a 57-year-old crusty, musty-ass dude named Bruce.
That is fucking wild, bro. And just so you know, I'm going to have to be pausing so YouTube does not absolutely bend me over and clap my ass.
Guys, can someone out there explain to me why people just act like Thanksgiving doesn't exist? Like, literally, as soon as it becomes November 1st, I'm getting 55 Christmas ads, and they're trying to convince me to move to the North Pole and own a pet reindeer. Like, could you please? Like, the way that some of these dudes start acting as soon as it becomes Christmas season, you'd think on the eve of Christmas, Santa Claus was going to come down the chimney himself and give me a stimulus package and a goddamn hand job. And look, I understand that I low-key sound like the Grinch right now. This dumbass motherfucker don't like Christmas. I like Christmas, okay? But like, why are we just acting like Thanksgiving is not a holiday? Like, for some reason, Thanksgiving is treated like the middle child in the family that nobody gives a and it makes no sense. Like, did people just forget that you get a whole week off for Thanksgiving? Like, what is there to
Plus, one thing is, we put Valentine's Day above Thanksgiving, and all Valentine's Day really is a single awareness week, or day. Sorry, I'm off this one hit. You gonna think of it? No. Oh, this one hit. You gonna think of Brother Faded. But anyway, no, I think I'm gonna have to start up a new live because of that, though. Like, actually, man, I'm so fucked. Let's just get back to the video.
Complain about with that? You don't even get days off for Halloween. That's on a Thursday, man. And like, people for some reason always want to hype up Halloween like it's this amazing lit holiday. The only thing that happens on Halloween nowadays is your girlfriend got by a dude in a prisoner costume.
Damn.
So how fun was that? Well, like, other than that, it's just boo-boo scary Halloween trick-or-treat Halloween. And before you like, nah, man, I get to see all the kids and the cool costumes and let's be honest, no the didn't. They were all at trunk or treat. Shut your dumb ass up. Thanksgiving is the second best holiday of the year. It's thematically amazing. The only thing that beats it out is Christmas. Like autumn leaves, turkeys, the pilgrims. Like, how is this not interesting to people? Overall message of showing gratefulness, gratuity, kindness, and thanks. You know, I'm actually starting to think you motherfuckers are just selfish as hell. Also, the music. Why is there no Thanksgiving music? Like, there should be no reason why Thanksgiving doesn't have any iconic Thanksgiving theme songs. Like, you're really trying to tell me it's that hard to make music about the themes of Thanksgiving, showing gratuity, showing kindness, being thankful for others? You're telling me it's that hard? Bullshit. The only reason why there's no
Plus, Christmas kind of jacked that whole shit from Thanksgiving, like, in my opinion, you know, because, like, Thanksgiving is really the holiday about that. All Christmas really is. It's just like, hey, here's a gift because I'm too lazy to show you that I actually love you. That's just what I think. Plus, it's pretty weird to think about a dude sliding down a chimney and leaving shit in your house. And he watches your kids all the time. I mean, are you trying to get them used to pedophilia?
Thanksgiving music is because people want to shove Christmas music down our throats during the month of November. Maybe this is just me personally, but I am not trying to hear Ariana Grande or Mariah Carey in November. It's beginning to look a lot like... Shut the f*** up. Also, you get amazing leftovers after too, and you get to watch the football game, or if you're like 57 years old, you can watch the Macy's parade. Whatever floats your boat. But at the end of the day, I'm still trying to make the claim that Thanksgiving is an amazing holiday, and it is way underappreciated for how great of a holiday that it is. Be excited for Thanksgiving, and stop trying to sell me bright cranberries. Guys, what I'm about to say might not sound the most relatable, but like, have you guys ever looked back on the things that you've said when you were talking to a girl and you like low-key wanted to kiss yourself? He's like, I don't know why, but I feel like I say and do the weirdest things whenever I'm talking to a woman. It's like I'm not even myself. Like, I just start randomly adding exclamation points to my sentences. Like, I never even use that punctuation anyway. And look, here's the thing. I'm willing to admit that maybe it's just that I don't know how to talk to women. But like, I just get so weird. Like, once I start using any other emoji besides the skull emoji and the cry face emoji, I know I'm cooked. Like, as soon as that smiley face emoji pops up in my text box, I know I'm about to say some corny shit. Check.
No.
Holy shit. Do you guys ever think about what the girls were thinking when you were sending them these corny messages?
Yeah.
I constantly think about it all the time. And it makes me want to cannonball on concrete. Like, I'm not
Damn.
even, like, what sucks about it is that I feel like I never learn from any of these experiences. Like, I'll walk away from getting rejected being like, okay, I learned something. This is what I'm gonna do the next time. But as soon as I'm at that next time, all the rationale and experience just flies right through the window. I'm right back to sending 5-paragraph text. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I using commas? Like, what am I doing? Like, it has to be my taking control of my brain. Like, there's no other explanation. But look, if you think about it, how else are you gonna learn? You know what I mean? Like, sure, I said, what's cooking good looking to a chick, but I mean, I was just testing the shot. Holy shit, it's so embarrassing, dog. Making this video is not healthy for me, man. I'm starting to remember all the corny things I said to all these women in the past, and holy shit. This one, low-key, might be the worst, but I remember I was talking to this one girl.
Oh, no.
Deadass said this chick, like, I'm sorry, I don't really respond to cute girls. Oh my god! That was not game! Not game! Look, it could just be me. Like, I know a lot of other dudes don't be struggling with that because they were just born natural puss magnets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it could just be me that has terrible game. I don't know. Basically, more of the story is don't be afraid to shoot your shot, but also, like, there's a high chance that you're gonna get extreme amount of embarrassment from this experience. Growing up as a child, I used to watch a lot of Disney movies, but the one Disney movie I could never get behind was probably Tarzan, because I felt like the movie Tarzan was the script that should have been flipped. Like, the hunters should have been the bad guys, they should have been the good guys, and Tarzan should have been the evil motherfuckers. I'm not gonna lie to you, if I was the hunters in that situation, I'm killing Tarzan. Like, I'm not, like, think about it.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Animals and you gotta see some 6'5" dude swinging through the trees, just landing in front of you. He speaks gorilla, and he's
Speaks gorillas. What? Damn it. But actually, Tarzan does have the makings to have a villain backstory, though. Like, both of his parents were killed, and he's the only one in that family who survived, as far as I know. So, he could legitimately be a Disney villain.
he's probably dirty as shit. Let's be honest with you, man. This dude lives in the jungle. He has, like, smegma all over his and his ass is crusted with shit, man. And you're really trying to tell me that this chick looked at that dirty ass motherfucker and said, you know what? What are you talking about? Like, you're really trying to tell me that this chick saw that motherfucker? Like, oh yeah, I need that guy. No, you don't. In no scenario do you think that ever happens. In every scenario, we're shooting that motherfucker. Like, that's why I didn't like that they framed the hunters as, like, the bad guys. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm probably killing bro. Like, imagine being the hunters in this scenario. You see as Jane come out through the jungle with some 6'5" dude crawling on his knuckles. He probably has like 5 unknown STDs, and he's dirty as shit. You're like, ooh, does he have shit on his ass? Bam! I'm shooting him. And even in the case that Jane likes this creature, I still think it's fucked up. Like, that has to be some form of bestiality, fam. Because, like, basically, you're gorilla. Because, like, the only thing human about him is in his body. Everything else gorilla, man. Like, you're having sex with this dude, and he's just, like, what the fuck? Like, fam, this dude's version of aftercare is searching for insects inside of your hair. You're a zoophile. And imagine being the father in this situation. It has to be worse than being told that your daughter is dating a SoundCloud rapper. Because, like, I don't think anything can top your daughter telling you, yeah, dad, I'm dating a dude from a jungle. He speaks gorilla, okay? He's exotic. What the f? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm disowning you. I'm throwing you out my house. I don't want nothing to do with you, man. A mother dude who speaks gorilla, you're not a part of my household anymore. That's the by the way. If they say that their boyfriend is exotic, that's code word for he's a Dad, you just don't understand. The music he makes is so exotic. he has 30 monthly listeners. You know, if you think about it, Tarzan probably the first motherfucker to have monkeypox. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. I feel like Tarzan should be the villain in all scenarios of this movie. Like, he's probably the reason why our faces are going to be looking like a bunch of melted Lego bricks, fam. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a Tarzan hater. And I get that, like, the movie's not supposed to be realistic at all. It just gets to a point where it's like, how unrealistic can we get?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, what next? Big back, drugs, obese. The problem with high-calorie rappers. High calorie is wild. We got to see this shit.
Bro, I'm begging you, please put down the cup, because anymore and you won't be able to pick it up. That guy you just saw was Dave Blunt, an up-and-coming rapper who blew up on TikTok. And right now, he's going around the country and performing his songs. But the only issue is he's so obese that he can't even stand up when he's performing. He literally has to have a chair or a couch on stage just so he can finish his performance.
I bought her a chain, I bought her a bag, I made her everything. The only thing that I didn't.
Having an oxygen tank on stage is diabolical work. Someone needs to hit this guy with a dart full of Ozempic. And the fact that he's still talking about sipping lean, even though he's so big, he has to play musical chairs every time he stands up on stage is crazy. Dude is legit hovering over the chair because he knows he might need it any second. If you know you lead an unhealthy lifestyle and you literally see the negative effects every single day, why are you still promoting it? And the crazy part is, even after sitting down during his performances, this is how he still ends up looking at the end. I'm sorry, but you can't convince me that he looks even remotely okay. We even have several rappers who tried to make an effort to reach out to get him to change his lifestyle, including Lil Bibby. And if you didn't know, Juice WRLD, an extremely famous rapper who was signed to Lil Bibby's Grade A Productions record label, died due to a lean overdose. So if he's giving you advice to put down the cup, I would definitely listen, because he's seen what it can do firsthand. And then we got Lil Yachty reaching out to him to advise him to go to the gym. And I've kind of noticed this pattern in his responses where whenever someone talks about his weight or gives him advice to go to the gym, he'll either get offended or he'll make a joke of it. For example, when Snoop Dogg commented in an effort to try to get him to change his lifestyle.
We'll put down the chicken wings and Tata chips, nephew, and that chair gonna break soon. Get to the end of the cup. That's wild. Damn, Unc. That's wild. I don't consider that a laugh.
I ain't gonna lie, he did say it in a comedic way, but the facts still stand, bro. He need to change his lifestyle. He need to put the chicken down. All right, chicken is kind of crazy. He need to put the food down and the lean down, but obviously he didn't take it like that, and he kind of took offense to it, and I guess started beefing with Snoop Dogg, which, I mean, Snoop Dogg is an old head. I don't know why you're beefing with an old head. He tried to give you some advice. Dude went on to write this post about Snoop Dogg.
It does come to my attention that Snoop Dogg wants me to put the cup down. He also had a few other choice words to say about my first performance that were not so nice. That's okay. Maybe it's just because Snoop Dogg doesn't know me that he decided to say those mean things about me. Well, Snoop Dogg, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I'm actually a very good guy. I take care of my family. I put my friends into positions to win, and I'm chasing my dreams. Every day, I think you're a good guy, Snoop Dogg. My favorite movie of yours is Baby Boy. Now, in that movie, you played a guy who was about to have an unwanted have unwanted sex with his ex-girlfriend in front of her son, if I was to judge you off that performance, I would say that you were not a good guy. But I didn't judge you off of that performance, so please don't judge me off mine. Damn.
Honestly, if you grew up in a black household, you already know that's kind of how we talk to each other sometimes. I mean, if I put on 10 pounds, my family would not let me hear the end of it. And they're going to roast the hell out of him. And kind of proving the point that he really had no ill intentions behind what he said, Snoop Dogg did apologize right away.
My bad, cuz. I apologize.
So Dave Blunt's basically ends up posting on his story that the beef is squashed. But even after posting that, he goes ahead and disses Snoop Dogg on stage.
Hey, Chicago, do y'all have a problem with me sitting down on this stage? Exactly. Get the f*** off my Snoop Dogg.
Who is bro feeling like? Who is he feeling like right now? Oh my God. As a new up-and-coming rapper, dissing an OG like Snoop Dogg isn't the best idea. You're basically asking the whole West Coast not to mess with you. Snoop Dogg is a legend and a national treasure to a lot of people, especially in the West Coast. And this was Snoop Dogg's reply to his diss. He kind of took it as a joke, and honestly, I would too, because Snoop Dogg is already cemented as a legend, and this guy's up and coming.
That was funny. Go ahead, little homie. I mean, big homie. Do your thing, cuz. Have your fun. I apologize, but he's still going off on me, cuz. I must be getting old.
Hopefully, dude, don't take it any further than that, because if y'all don't remember, Snoop Dogg beat charges. All I'm saying is things can get pretty ugly pretty quick. But back to the topic of high-calorie rappers. Although Dave Blunt's might be the most pressing case, because dude look like he won't live for another 5 years, there's a bunch of other rappers who lead the same lifestyle as him. And most of them will either be overweight or have a lean gut. Not a lean gut, a lean gut. We got Mexican OT.
I never even heard of that dude before.
Rod Wave.
Rod Wave falls and breaks the stage.
Okay, but all jokes aside though, the main point of this video is to speak up against rappers who promote an unhealthy lifestyle. And also for any younger people watching this to not let themselves get influenced by these rappers. Because you see a rapper like Dave Blunt's obviously suffering from health issues, but he's still promoting the drinking of lean. And some people might try to say, oh, it's just a rap song, it's not gonna influence anyone, but that's definitely not the case. Perfect example is Juice WRLD and Future. If you're an avid Future listener, then you know he always talks about lean. He literally has a song called Codeine Crazy.
Zaxby's just out Phillied the Philly with our signature crispy chicken fingers, sauteed peppers and onions, garlic aioli, and melty cheese. Your move, Philly. Who's got the sauce? Zaxby's.
Put up. Codeine crazy.
And obviously at the time, Future didn't realize how influential he was, especially towards younger kids. I personally remember in middle school and early high school, Future was damn near all I listened to. And now you have a bunch of these new rappers like Lucky and Juice WRLD who not only gained inspiration from Future's raps, but also his lifestyle. Whether it's in their raps or interviews, they always talk about the influence that Future had on them, especially when it comes to lean.
The second song I've ever heard about Future is Dirty Sprite, off the first Dirty Sprite mixtape. And that shit had me wanting to sip lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro.
If another rapper OD, they might try to charge me.
For like Future, Future being, one of the GOATs.
If another rapper die, they gon' blame that shit on.
Juice WRLD literally just admitted to being influenced at the age of 11, 12. He wasn't even a teenager yet. And the crazy part is that Future himself quit drinking lean. But because he wanted to portray this image that he was living his raps, he had to keep talking about it in his raps.
I didn't want to tell nobody I stopped drinking lean. I didn't want to tell because I felt like then they're gonna be like, oh, his music changed because he ain't drinking lean no more. Oh, I can hear it when he changes. It's just like, and people are like, damn, why you don't even say it? Like, But it just be hard when your fans so used to you a certain kind of way, of that certain persona. You be afraid to change. You be like, you're afraid if they not gonna even accept me.
That, in my opinion, is probably the same reason that that up and coming rappers get influenced to say stuff, and how younger rappers like me or a person named Zachary Apsey, if you know, you know. By the way, Zach, you're a big back. But he, you know, he's like way heavier than me, man. He's 12 years old, but says that he's 14 online. And he tends to constantly rap about drugs that he doesn't even do because he was born with a silver spoon up his ass. So, you know, I hope Lil Bro gets to see this and see me expose him on live. So, Zach, if you are watching at any point in time, fuck you. Anyway, but yeah, I think it's exposure to that kind of music that drives people to get into these lives themselves, or at least like in Juice WRLD case. You know, I don't know.
As you can see, even when he stopped drinking lean, he felt pressure to still keep talking about it because that's what his fans were used to. So on our part as the audience and listeners, I think we need to be able to distinguish between reality and rap, and also be able to think for ourselves. For the most part, I'm not saying this for adults, I'm saying it for the kids. Don't let these rappers influence you, because a lot of times they don't even live the life that they rap about. But with that being said, if you made it this far, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, join us on Discord, follow us on Twitch, and
hey, he's white but does every black stereotype. That is wild. Rap beef gone gay. No.
Playboy Cardi! 24 left eye! Look in! Playboy Cardi as a rapper is no stranger to beef. I mean, I feel like beef and rap just go hand in hand. Like, it's near the backbone of the genre. And speaking of backs, apparently one of Playboy Cardi's ops likes getting his broken, which, hey, you know, nothing wrong with that, but he's getting cooked. So let's get into the story. So, boom. So Cartier is affiliated with a gang called Backstreet Homicide, with members including Homicide Problem Child, Salsa, Homicide R5, Lil 1 DTE, and Big Banks, aka the leader of a record label called DTE or Duct Tape Entertainment. And their rival gang, the Front Street Henchmen, consists of members like Ola Runts, Papa Runts, who is Ola's dad, Benji Blue Bills, and 24 Left Eye. So the beef started when Ola's music started taking off shortly after his first arrest when he was 16. He was arrested for armed robbery and he started rapping in jail. So when he was released in 2019, Ola was like, all right,
I'm gonna get me something to drink real quick. I'll be back in a minute. Oh fuck, I wasn't muted. Shit. Let's get back to the video.
I'm gonna really lock in with this rap stuff. And he drops a song titled Feel Like Guwap, giving him enough motion to get noticed by Guwap himself. Who's Guwap? Who's Guwap? Gucci Mane, lock in. Gucci was really rocking with all his music, so much to the point that he hopped on a feature to the remix of the song Feel Like Guwap, as he wanted to sign him, so he even sent him a 1017 chain before he even meet him, bro. So Ola gets the chain and he's like, dang, this whole right. And Gucci's like, it's like the future if you sign here. And Ola's like, nah, I'm gonna do my own thing. Thanks to the chain though. Bye. And Ola stays signed to Cinematic Music Group, the label that he was signed to before even meeting Gucci, I'm assuming. So back to Big Banks. He runs DTE, or Duct Tape Entertainment, and he's also affiliated with Homicide Gang. So upon seeing Ola signed to Cinematic, Banks started to have a problem with him for not signing to DTE, especially since Banks actually knew Papa Runts, Ola's dad. So like because of that, he holds a little bit of a grudge. But despite the animosity, Ola still reaches out to Banks for a feature. Ola shoots him that "you up" text, and Banks is like, hell nah. So now Ola sees him as an op, and even ends up dissing Banks in the song title Mob Father.
Pussy nigga, you ain't it. Heard he got big bang turned to a lick. How the fuck you a dope boy, you ain't so shit. Lose to the 3, got ran out of 6. Bitch, these niggas, they been faking too long.
Shortly after his diss, Ola ends up getting arrested in front of Lenox Mall and accuses Banks of being a snitch. So Banks hops on IG and is like, you broke, your daddy broke, your mama broke. I mean, your pops was even borrowing clothes from me because he ain't have none. He gonna go from wearing my shirts to being put on one of my shirts. Stop playing with me. Oh, just requesting to go into my live. Don't get on here rapping.
Don't get on here rapping. I'm stacking, making it happen.
Now the beef is cooking, but nothing's happening yet. You know, some time passes. But eventually, in 2020, a Homicide Gang member by the name of Sosa, unfortunately, was killed in a game of dice gone wrong. Now, Homicide affiliate Problem Child was there at the time and openly mourned his death. Meanwhile, Ola and 24 Left Eye take advantage of the situation and decide to start mocking Sosa's death on IG. But Homicide wasn't going to let that slide. And slide is a good choice of words because that's exactly what they did. 24 Left Eye and Ola Run are out one day and they get blasted at, leading to one casualty and 24 Left Eye being hospitalized. So Lil DTE, a Homicide member I referenced earlier, later hops on live with Problem Child talking about, yeah, I did that. Who's he trying to get on my live?
Look, backing and flipping and getting it. I'm whipping and flipping.
So throughout this time, Playboy Cardi is also mourning the death of Sosa. And he also reveals his beef with Ola to the public. Playboy Cardi starts sending shots of his own on his album Whole Lotta Red. Specifically, the track Stop Breathing. Now, this is a big album, so it really is revealing that Cardi does not rock with Ola nor anyone from the Front Street Henchman gang. Cardi even claims that he had someone shank Ola while he was locked up. So Cardi's in there. He is publicly claiming to have mob ties with Homicide and to not rock with Ola. Now, this is where Benji Bluebills, another man from the Front Street Henchman gang, comes into play. After not being too fond about being dissed by a twerking vampire, Benji sends a diss of his own to Cardi. And in his diss, he claimed that another Homicide member, Homicide Problem Child, actually backdoored Sosa. Benji also denies Cardi's disses about Ola and stuff like that and starts questioning his street credibility. Shortly after that diss, Homicide actually lost another member, R5, from... Can I say that? I'm gonna say Sewer Slide shortly after that. So Benji and 24 Left Eye hop on IG Live with another diss titled Red Dot 5 R5 diss. Cardi then disses Benji again, claiming to be looking for him in the song You're the Moon.
Hey, I was looking for Benji.
And I'm gonna interject real quick. This part is kind of funny to me because Cardi's rap style does not fit like gang disses at all, bro. Like I don't know how to explain that, but I have no ops. So this is coming from someone who does not want any smoke, does not want any beef. But if someone beefed with me and their diss sounded like this,
hey, I was looking for Benji.
It don't sound like he's looking for Benji to blast him. It looks like he's looking for Benji to have a play date or something. This like the nigga sound gleeful as hell, bro. So Benji almost immediately fires right back at Cardi and his baby mama in a diss titled I'm Right Here.
Sassy ass, blood sucking, dick sucking bitch. But how many years I ain't did shit to shut the fuck up. And I'm subscribed to your baby mama OnlyFans too, fuck nigga.
So everyone's beefing, tensions are high, but it all comes to a grinding halt. Why? Because a tweet dropped. What was in the tweet? The tweet contains video footage of 24 Left Eye riding a plastic eggplant. I guess the word grinding halt really had some merit to it. So that dropped, along with screenshots of him talking to another man. And it's 4K, bro. 24 Left Eye gets exposed bad. Receipts and everything. Like, I was originally gonna read these, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't think I want audio clips of me saying this out loud, bro. That whole gonna get taken out of context. So I'ma just, you know what I'm saying? I'ma just let you read these real quick. I see why girls like getting piped is crazy though. I'm not. Is that gay? Is that gay? Would that work on the gay person? I don't know, but I just thought that was crazy. The Front Street Henchmen are absolutely stunned, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Benji Bluebills, after taking it all in, responds on IG saying, "Since I'm not an ATL nigga, I felt weird reading the way he typed because I would sound like I'm posing, so I'm gonna read it like articulately. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you then gave these folks this type of ammunition." Laugh emoji, palm face emoji. You then gave these folks some artillery shells. WTF? I can't defend that shit. Membership revoked. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He did not give his ops artillery shells. He gave them niggas nuclear launch codes. He gave them the Dragon Balls.
Damn it.
Ops can now officially do spirit bombs, bro. They at Kai right now. So after all of this, 24 Left Eye is then seen.
That was a 3 combo, bro. A trio combo. Last one.
On Highway 285, contemplating jumping off. After a long 2 hours and some change, law enforcement were then eventually able to safely get him off.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
They got him off the roof. They got him off the roof, and people were not taking this seriously at all. Even 21 Savage himself was in the IG live stating, Left Eye said, bring him a dick and they'll get down. And basically, people were not taking the situation seriously at all, which, I mean, I think any situation where someone's trying to take their life should be taken with the utmost seriousness. However, R5 quite literally offed himself, and 24 Left Eye proceeded to make a diss on it. So you kind of reap what you sow. However, I think the homophobia in the rap scene and in the black community is unfortunate, but I also understand that it is a product of the hypermasculine role that black men have to play in society, especially black men who grew up in areas like these men have grown up in. I do think since 24 Left Eye did actively participate in a deadly rap beef street gang war, his ops are allowed to make fun of him for being gay. He literally made fun of dead people. But I am sad that him being exposed for being gay, when there's nothing wrong with being gay, drove him to wanting to end his life. At the end of the day, that is sad. But, you know, that's going to be the end of the beef, or at least that's all we know about it, because I'm a civilian who just has access to the internet. I don't know these niggas. I can't ask them. Hope you guys like the video. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Hold them.
Being an introvert is not okay.
You wanted high quality, you'll get high quality. Welcome back to the game one final time. Piscus? How do I say your name? I genuinely don't even know. Hello everyone, while I was on break, one of the predators I had previously exposed decided to pop their heads back up and make a video about me. So I shall return the favor one final time. By the way, don't bother visiting Lord Pixie's channel or even feeding into their comment section. The whole reason they're posting this video in the first place is simply for attention. It's a desperate call for attention. The evidence in the original video speaks for itself if you pay attention, and 4 months later, Pixie has realized that the video is almost at 90,000 views, and noticed that their career is over no matter where they went and what they choose to do. Now, before we get to the rest of this video, let me give you a quick recap. Lord Pixie was exposed for their disgusting actions of predatory behavior. 2 of their members who possessed the Royal Guard moderator role in Pixie's Discord server had come to me and given me information about Pixie themselves, demonstrating predator-like actions towards members who were under the legal age of consent. Now, Pixie still owns this Discord server with 27,000 individuals. In this previous video, I expressed great disgust at the things said and done in the scenes and also behind the scenes of this Discord server, which is most certainly a cesspool. What shocked me about my video the most was how little impact it had in terms of changing the hearts and the minds of the monstrous individuals who see nothing wrong with sexualizing children. Let me be clear, if you openly support a predator and you are aware of their actions, or in this case are aware of Pixie's actions, you are a part of the problem. If you sit there and do nothing, you are the problem. You are just as monstrous and responsible for what happens to the children now and the children then. This is a call to the people in Picky's Femboy Hangout. Stop supporting a predator who takes advantage of you specifically for your funds. They will admit to doing such things time and time again in front of you as well. He doesn't care about you or your company or anyone in his server. They just want to prey upon their younger audience and get rich for sitting on their pee-stained booty all day.
Oh my god, it's at $5. I can get like a meal with that.
Now, Pixie's main argument against me the entire time has been that I've been making these videos for making a quick buck, which is actually not true. What I do for my job here is I make content focused on awareness and bringing a voice to those that are voiceless. I like to get the story out there for those that have been affected by predatory behavior because I have had an experience similar myself. This means the funds that I could make on my videos are not nearly as much as other content creators of my size, simply because I am focused on bringing awareness and not so much on making a quick buck, as you would say, Pixie. Also, this is my job, my only source of revenue. You don't see me begging my Discord server members for thousands of dollars, blowing it on explicit toys and banning them if they don't donate. Considering how disgusting you are regarding monetary value, I don't think you have any wiggle room to speak. You would take $1 over someone else's life. And also, let me just quickly show you how many of my videos are age restricted, strictly for the fact of keeping people safe. In this video I made, we see several instances of Pixie preying upon underage individuals, some of which were 4 years younger, some of which were 5 years younger, and remember that Pixie was above the age of consent at both of these instances. Finally, a more recent example occurred with another victim in 2023, where Pixie asked them out, and they were half of 30. Pixie was 23 years old. These are 3 instances out of what I imagine to be literally hundreds of other lives Pixie has ruined and will continue ruining because we have not adequately dealt with this predatory empire that they have built. We made Pixie delete their socials and every instance of my video on this server because we exposed the truth about their disgusting character. Let's do it once more, but this time we do it together, and we put an end to the reign of preying upon innocent children. Lord Pixie, or Picky Silly as they're called now, was a semi-popular femboy content creator. I say semi mostly because they were never really popular to begin with. It's mostly just their content of blatant over-sexualization of femboy content aimed at demographics. Majorly degenerates, I'd say. This includes children who don't know any better. And how do we know this? Well, if you look at their most recent video about me, you can see a comment from a subscriber stating their age in Pixie's video. Comment section. This individual leaving this comment is quite literally 20-7. watching this over-sexualized femboy slop content that shouldn't even be allowed on YouTube in the first place. Some of these images are literally just Rule 34 images with text slapped onto them. It's disgusting, and just one small critique with Pixie out of thousands that I have. Pixie, I'm aware of how your mind works. You are a sociopath. You think that preying upon good people's generosity makes you above them, when in truth, without those people who give to you, you would have nothing and be nothing. You do not have any disabilities, and I call your bluff. It is all an act to get money from your audience and pity, just as you had to run that scam on them previously on Twitch under the name of SpookRL. I also know you're white, so stop playing the race card for clout. You continuously lie, and I continue to catch you at every corner simply because, well, you're just not that smart. Out of all the real predators I've exposed, you are my most disliked and most sociopathic and psychopathic, simply because you think you're above the law and repercussions. Remember that you are merely a human with a fragile ego. I will now react to your video and give my honest thoughts and break it down so your tiny predator brain can understand. All right, today we're reacting to Piskies or Pescos. I don't really remember his name. We're reacting to his video called "YouTuber Makes Thousands by Harassing Fake Predators." Now, I'm going to call you out on the title here already. Number one, I do not make thousands, probably hundreds, not thousands though, not thousands, that's for sure. Harassing fake predators. None of the predators that I cover are fake, and they are all backed by evidence with Google Drives, Google Docs, thousands of videos, and you're insane. So let's get into this video.
Hello guys, I didn't want to make this video because I don't like drama. But
okay, so I'm going to stop you. The first 5 seconds of the video. This whole entire situation isn't drama. You touch children. You are a monstrous individual. It's just genuinely that simple. I'm sorry that I have to spell it out for you. I thought you were an adult. Very clearly you aren't. I mean, that kind of makes sense considering your target audience is children. So I'm going to be honest with you, Pixie. This isn't drama. This is just straight up you being a predator. And you're lashing out at me for what exactly?
But I'm gonna have to talk about this dude. So there's this person called Skios, and his entire channel is basically making money off of calling people predators and groomers and stuff.
I don't make money off of calling people predators and groomers. I make funds off of calling out monstrous individuals that take advantage of children. I do this because it's the right thing to do, not because it's getting me a quick buck. I don't do it for monetary gain, unlike you, where you beg in your Discord server for funds and money and all that sort of stuff. I don't know what you're talking about, and this is an insane level of reaching.
And he doesn't really do a lot of digging. He will literally like randomly go on someone's game or like try to confront them or try to get stuff on them. So
I don't have to go into someone's game to get evidence on them. Most of the time the evidence is given to me by the victims themselves. And I also do a lot of the digging myself as well. I have to figure out that person's Discord. I have to figure out the information, make it all line up, make sure I'm not throwing dirt on an innocent person's name. I have to go through an entire process of work, and for you to just throw that out the window is completely insane to me. Clearly you didn't do any research doing any research into me doing my research. Fucking paradoxical moron over here.
To make them look bad. And like this whole channel is monetized or whatever you want to call it. Like he makes money off of this. These are like 30-minute videos.
Yes, again, I do make money off of my videos. Now, why is that an important thing to be talked about here? Well, Pisky thinks because I make funds off of these videos that it completely just completely devalues the idea of speaking up for the victims. He thinks because I'm making a quick buck off of this that the voices of the victims aren't truly being spoken. I mean, that's his opinion, and he's more than welcome to think that. But again, as I've said from the very beginning of my channel, even before I was monetized, it's about getting the voices of the voiceless out there. I want to be that voice for the people that need to be heard. Again, as I've told you before, I've been in a situation previously like this before where I was a victim myself. So I know what it's like to feel like there's nowhere else to turn. And now that I have this platform to speak out for other people that need help, I want to help those people. I don't care if it's for revenue or not. And obviously this is my job. I do this because I enjoy helping people. It's that simple. If you have a problem with that, I suggest you hit the door before the door hits you, weirdo.
And what he does, he talks about a creator, and he even did it to me. Like in this video, for example, like you can't even tell if it's me or not because he doesn't show profile.
We can tell it's you. Your name Pixie is right there. What are you talking about? Your profile picture is right there. You literally, like, this is a screenshot of you in your Discord server. Maybe not even in your Discord server. This is a screenshot of you flirting with a child. You're disgusting, Pixie.
Offered for anything. But he basically will say like that I'm this random white guy, like random content creator without any proof, by the way. He doesn't.
Okay, so you just skipped over the part that proves exactly who you are.
Like that I'm this random white.
This part right here, Spook RL. So you ask later on, you ask how I know, and your community asks how I know that this person, Spook RL, is you. This is a screenshot of your previous Steam page before you had gone out of your way to change it. Obviously, it looks very different now. Pixie. Your name is Pixie. Like, I don't know how much more I can spell it out for you. This is a profile of a girl looking like Pikachu. And look down here. You see this, all these circled bits that I circled to put emphasis on the part of the name. Spook RL is under the previous usernames of Pixie. Pika RL is another former username of Spook of... Pika RL is a former username of Pixie himself, right? So Pika RL is Pixie. And if you look up Pika RL, there is still some stuff that I have about Pixie that leads back to Pika RL. We know for a fact that you are Spook RL because it's in your Steam previous names. Don't act stupid. Stop trying to act like you're some invincible god, because you're not, dude. And we're tired of it.
White guy, like random content creator without any proof, by the way.
Oh, right. So he mentions how I'm talking about him not being some sort of random white guy, and he claims that he's black, right? So how do we know he's not black? Well, he sent a photo of himself to prove that he wasn't black. He's white. Whiter than me, actually, which is crazy to think about. So, again, just another thing that you've lied about. Who knows what you'll continue to lie about in this video, but let's keep it going.
Why? He doesn't back it up why he thinks that. That's, I think, the weirdest part. Like,
I have seen your face before, and there's a screenshot on another exposed video with your face on it. You are a white male, and you act like a child, and you do things with children. You are disgusting, and you should have been in jail a long time ago.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know what the hell this video is, because you can see, like, he just...
I'll tell you what this video is. It's an exposure video exposing the terrible things that you've done to children, both in and off of your Discord. And if I have to spell it out for you, it's no wonder that we've gotten to this point, because clearly you are just so unintelligent that you just can't understand such a simple concept.
Just talks sometimes for a minute straight about, like, random stuff. Like, this...
Nothing in this video is random. Every single thing in this video is basically vocal proof of me talking about the horrible things that you've done in the past. And whether or not you want to admit to them, these things will haunt you. They are attached to every single name change that you make. You will not be going anywhere without being known as a predator. You will not be free, and I will make sure of it.
This is what I don't get. He thinks like he knows me, even though he's never even talked to me.
You're right. I have never once spoken to you, Pixie, but I'll be honest with you right now. I don't need to speak to you to know that you've done horrible things. I've seen a document with 70 pages. I've seen a Twitter page. I've seen an Instagram page. I've seen everything in the book about you. Every single month, I get a report of you doing something with a child, and it just continuously goes on and on and on and on, and it never stops. 57 seconds into this video, and I've brought up every single counterpoint to your 3-minute video in response to my 20-minute video. You invalidated everything I said, and you went on a tangent. You can't even make a solid talking point. I don't understand why you suddenly had the gall to stand up and make this trash content trying to criticize me for criticizing you for being a predator. Mine is legitimate. Yours is garbage.
Like this, he made this whole video, he deletes comments, like, it's so parasocial.
You want to talk about parasocial. You're the one that made a video about me, specifically about me making a video about you when I have not spoken about you for 4 months.
I'll be back in a minute. Guess who's back? Back again.
While I still got reports of you pretty much every single day. The only reason why I didn't make a Fallout video on you was because I know you feed into negative attention. You want that attention because your ego is so small. Genuinely, Pixie, I've always been disappointed in you. You've been one of my least favorite predators, to be honest with you. I don't like any of them, but you are my least favorite. And by the way, you are a gooner. I'm just going to point that out. Your entire channel's content is gooner bait content. Hold on, can I hear this again? What is he complaining about?
Like this, he made this whole video. He deletes comments.
Right, deleting comments. So, in terms of deleting comments, I have not once deleted a single content or a single comment on this content creator femboy video talking about you, Pixie. But if we look at your video, you did in fact delete every single one of my community members' comments, and even went out of your way to delete even my own wife's comments. So I know that this is just deflection and reflection because you've been doing it yourself. So I'm very disappointed in you, bro.
Like,
Try
it's
again.
super parasocial. And he calls me a gooner. Like, I make corner, man. That's how I make my money and stuff. Like, for example, he also says that I'm not, like, handicapped and stuff. And, like, he always talks about that.
Look, the only reason why I said I don't believe you're handicapped was because you had previously run a bunch of scams. No matter what you look at, I think that if you're going to claim to be handicapped and then you have a record of scamming people, I think it's going to be pretty hard to sell to folks that you're handicapped. It doesn't really make sense that you're going out of your way to suddenly say, oh, hey, I'm handicapped. Let me go ahead and just, completely brush off the fact that I used to scam my audience. It's fine, really.
Oh, it can get worse. Like, you called me white even though I'm black. You're black.
Again, you're not black. You're white. So I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Get a reality check. Go straight to prison.
Is you fucking whitewashing me? I think that's like the tip of the iceberg. You then call me that I'm not handicapped? Based on what?
Again, I didn't say you weren't handicapped. I'm saying it's hard to believe that you are handicapped given the fact that you used to scam your audience. It's that simple. Moving on.
Nothing? Your own opinion? Even though you've never talked about me? And then you spam promote your own stuff in my own server. Like,
I spam promote my own stuff in your server? I do not care about you one bit, Pixie. I don't even know what you're talking about. The video has 80,000 views naturally because people have spread it around discussing the horrible things that you have done and will do up to this point. You will continue to be a monster just because you get off to it. You get off to harassing children. You get off to harassing anyone that doesn't pay you a single ounce of their paychecks because you think you are so entitled that these people owe you money simply just for existing. Honestly, I really do genuinely doubt that you are handicapped specifically because of all of these lies and stuff that you continue to say. This web that you've woven, it just keeps going and getting larger and larger. And I am genuinely disappointed in you. I have been since day one, and it gets worse. I feel like a father of a parent that will never ever change. Father of a parent? Father of a child that will never change. You get what I'm saying. It's just disappointing. You're disgusting.
Like this dude, the only reason this has any views is because he spams it everywhere. He brings this up in random communities. He brings this up.
Yo, I'm a dip. I'll talk to all y'all later. I had 1 hour, but I'll talk to you later. See ya, guys. Hope you have a good day or whatever it is for you. See ya.